Hey kids, what's going on? It's your good buddy Condor with another Modern Warfare 3 video. Well, not another one. I screwed up from the start, but I'm just going to do this in one take because I'm lazy and you know what the map is in front of you and you know what the gun is in front of you. Little warning, I've got a new capture card, so the video is going to skip around a little bit, but it's not going to matter because I'm not going to talk about the gameplay. I watched this YouTube video from a guy named Broseph Stalin. I'll put the link in the description. Plus, I'll see if I can send this video as a response to his. He'll probably just tell me to go grow a left nutsack or something. I don't give a shit. The problem that I have with that guy's video is, and he was doing it for entertainment purposes. I'm not bashing him personally. It's like I have some views that I disagree with him with. Basically, he was calling Robert Bowling a lying bastard because he had this short clip of him at the Call of Duty Elite XP thing where he was going to talk about no last stand, no this, no that, and everybody was cheering like crazy. And then they go back to the gameplay. It's like, dude, you're freaking lying. Well, I mean, it just made me sit here and think. I mean, yeah, Final Stand is very annoying to run into in Modern Warfare 3. But as I heard him rant and rave about all the things that were wrong with the game, never mind the fact that he didn't worry so much about guns being overpowered. And it's not just him. A lot of people in the community are very angry about, oh, I can't get a Moab because some dude in Final Stand popped me with a pistol after I shot him 15 times in the face. I was 5 away from my Moab. I got shot in the face with a Type 95 with only one 3-round burst. And it's happened to me too. I'm not going to lie. I get shot with the Type 95, I get pissed off. But at the end of the day, you got to sit there and think to yourself, well, what is the point of being mad about stuff like that? What is it? I mean, I guess it's when you're younger and you grew up in an age where video games were not just your dad playing them. You grew up in an age where you had access to the hot technology right away. You grew up probably with an original Xbox instead of, say, a Super Nintendo. You grew up with a PlayStation 2 instead of a PlayStation 1 or a Dreamcast, for those kids. So I guess, the age group is a little skewed in that essence. We 27-year-olds and 25-year-olds, we grew up when the NES was our shit and the Super Nintendo was our shit, and the Nintendo 64 was the greatest shit of all time. I'm talking GoldenEye 007, Perfect Dark, great stuff right there, before online gaming was even a possibility. You know, that's probably what may have, ruined my take on video games. It makes me frustrated and, kind of embarrassed to admit to another person, oh, well, I play video games from time to time. I was proud to have that N64. Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to. I had parts where I didn't want to do my homework, and I ended up playing N64 for days on end. GoldenEye, Paper Mario, that kind of stuff. I could go on for days about all the stuff I've wasted my life on, but you know, I made the most of it. This isn't really about me and what I'm doing with my life. I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, what's the point in getting mad at, Final Stand and Type 95s and overpowered FMG9s? What's the point of it? If it's going to piss you off so much that you're going to rage and throw your controller across the room, how about you just take a deep breath, take that Modern Warfare 3 disc out, and put in some Skyrim, or put in some Oblivion, or put in some LA Noire. And I know that you probably may not have access to all of that stuff. Here's a good idea. Take a walk outside of your house, enjoy the sunshine, and if it's raining, dance in the rain a little bit. I mean, I don't know if that's your thing or not, but do something to get your mind off of how crappy your game is, and, after you've calmed down a little bit, go back to it. I'm probably going to get targeted and flamed and, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Well, maybe I don't. But from my personal experience, it's like there's no point in me raging on a video game and making a video about it, which is kind of ironic because I'm outraged at the outrage. So, go ahead and say what you want in the comments. That's what the box is for. And, any of my fairly new subscribers that, haven't seen any of my material, I guess I don't really have any material. I don't make videos that much because, one, I don't capture footage. And number two, I'm just kind of lazy about it. But, I just kind of felt motivated, Heck, I came home from work today and, slept in my bed for like an hour and a half before I realized, you know what? Screw you, dude. There's a whole rest of your day to be worrying about here. So don't do that stuff to yourself. And, then I, listened to that one video. Again, the link's going to be in the description. And I'm like, dude, you got your panties in a bunch because of all this stuff, even though you're doing it for our entertainment and you're doing it to be funny, cool. I'm not going to bash you for that, but still, it's representative of real life feelings that these real life people have. And those are the people that I'm saying, hey, grow up, man up, take a walk, look at the clouds, smell the roses. If you want me to grow a vagina, then I'll go right ahead because that takes much more of a beating than a pair of balls does any day of the week. So, sorry about this mini rant, kids. I'm not sure even how long it's going on. I'm pretty sure the gameplay's going to go on past the point. I think I played like 8 minutes. I'm not even watching the gameplay. You could do that on your own. But, as far as I'm going, I'm playing Modern Warfare 3. I'm enjoying it for the most part. Yes, there are a lot of frustrating parts, but overall, it's fun. All right, and people keep saying, "Oh, Call of Duty is making profits," and Robert Bowling is laughing his ass off, and I love it when these kids keep complaining about this and that. It's like I don't pay it any heed. I go home, pop in my disc, have a few moments, and then pop it right back out and get on with my life. So, I don't have time to be angry all the time. So, anyway, I'm sorry about the rant. This isn't really usually what my commentaries are about. I'll try to see if I can get some sniping gameplays for you guys, because I miss saying brand new Cadillac. So, anyway, kids, it's your good buddy Condor. Do your best, as always, to catch the Condor, and I am out like 70s polyester suits.